Hello students, hope you are doing well. Now, in this session, present you SBI Clerical 2020 Preliminary Examination Analysis, which is held on 22nd February 2020. Now, this presentation is prepared based on the feedback given by our students. Now, first of all, we will start with the test paper pattern. There is no change in the paper pattern of SBI Clerk 2020. Now, the test areas, there are only three areas: English language, numerical ability and reasoning ability. The number of questions and the time duration, if you observe, now English language and the 30 questions were appeared and you need to solve the questions in 20 minutes of time. Similarly, numerical ability 35 questions, 20 minutes is time, and reasoning ability is also 20 minutes time and need to answer 35 questions. Total number of questions is 100 and total time duration is 60 minutes. There is no change in the paper pattern of SBI Clerk 2019 and 2020. Now, level of difficulty of this examination area wise we will discuss now. Now, let us have a glance on this numerical ability. 35 questions, 20 minutes time duration, and the level of difficulty of the paper, it is easy to moderate. Now, my dear friends, just look at this one. The first topic, it is a data interpretation. So, what type of data interpretation is asked in the examination means it is table form. The number of questions appeared from this area is 5 questions, and the questions are easy and to moderate. Now, out of the total number of questions, more than 50% of the questions are easy and the remaining questions are just above easy, that is nearer to moderate. And whereas the quadratic comparison, quadratic equations roots we need to compare. So, here 5 questions were given, all the 5 questions are easy to solve, and a series, missing number series is given, again 5 questions appeared from this area. Now, simplifications, now weightage here 10 questions appear in this examination, almost all the questions are easy to solve, and whereas the individual question means arithmetic topics like percentages, partnership, profit and loss, and simple interest and compound interest, time and work, boats and streams, averages, mixes, allocations. These are some of the areas covered in this individual topics, and number of questions appeared here, it is a 10. So, overall we can rate, we can classify this numerical ability section as a easy to moderate. Now, we can score a good marks in this section with a simple and the regular practice. Now, the most of the questions appear in this examination are from the time material. It is very happy and good news to the time students that all the maximum number of questions, the models which appeared in this examination are from the time material, and no new question type appeared in the examination. So, need not to worry about the new question types and predictable things, just to practice, more practice, a lot of practice is required on the familiar and well-known areas. And most of the cases what we observed, most of the cases in the sense in the previous last year in clerical examination, bank examinations, we can experience, we can observe the following areas. These are the maximum repeated areas in the examination. Now, look at the reasoning ability area. 35 questions, 20 minutes, and the level of difficulty of this area, it is easy. Now, what are the topics appeared in the examination is the direction sense, symbols and notations, coding and decoding, deductions, syllogisms, and a set of numbers and words, puzzles and miscellaneous. Now, what about the weightage? Direction sense appeared 3 questions in some slots, and whereas symbols and notations appeared 3 questions appeared in all the slots, and whereas the coding and decoding, now 5 questions appeared in the some slots, and whereas deductions and syllogisms, now only a few model was given in this one, and the number of questions appeared, it is a 5, that will be in a some slots. And what about the set of numbers and words? 4 to 5 questions are given, and puzzles as usual, now it played a vital role in this examination. The number of questions appeared, it is a 15 to 21. Of course, the level of difficulty was easy to solve the questions, and some questions appear from the miscellaneous area, that is a number of questions, it is a 3. Now, let us have the discussion about the types of models. What are the different models appeared from the puzzles? Now, look at the models and the question types which appeared from the puzzles. Now, linear puzzles, now linear arrangement here, there were two types were appeared in the examination. In some slots it is given in the 2 rows with 6 person. In some slots it is given a uncertain. Uncertain means the number of persons not given. This is from the linear puzzles, and whereas circular arrangement, now the models here 8 persons facing center. That is the one model, and the circular arrangement, the other model which appeared. So out of the 8 members, 5 are facing towards center and 3 are away from the center. Now one slot it is given by using the square. Now in that square, the people who are on the at the corner positions are facing towards the center, and the people who are in the middle part of the side, so they are facing away from the center. And the model 3, the third model here, it is a box and a floor arrangement. Now there are 3 types appeared here. Now in some slots the 10 persons were given with the 10 floors. In some slots it is 8 persons arranged in 4 floors and 2 flats, and 6 boxes, the boxes with the colors. Now in a distribution, if you observe the distribution here, 8 persons given, 8 persons, 4 months and 2 dates model given, and whereas 6 persons designation based on their experiences. Of course, this was given in the SBI PO 2019 examination, but the level of difficulty here it is easy, and the other one it is a comparison. Comparison was given in some slots. Now let's have a glance on the English language. Now 39 questions, 20 minutes. Now the level of difficulty of the examination here, it was easy. The number of questions appeared and the topics related. Now look at the topics here. Reading comprehension, 9 to 10 questions appeared. In one slot 9 questions appeared, whereas rest of the slots 10 questions appeared from this area. What about the closed test? Now 5 to 6 questions appeared. In some slots it is missing. And whereas sentence rearrangement is a IBPS Clerical 2018 appeared in the year, in that year, and it is a number of questions appeared from this area, it is a 5 questions. Whereas the grammatically correct sentence, it is a regular model of IBPS and SBI. The number of questions appeared from this is 5 questions. Whereas from wrongly spelt word in a sentence, now it is a model of IBPS and SBI 2018, the number of questions appeared, the minimum to maximum 5. Now in some slots it is a missing. Now whereas fill in the blanks, that will be with one single blank, one blank, that is a single blank, the number of questions appeared is 5. In some slots it is given, and some slots it is missing. And whereas the word usage, the number of questions given here, it is 3 questions. Out of this reading comprehension, out of the 10 questions, 7 questions were based on the passage, and 1 question from the synonym, 1 question from the antonym, and 1 question is a word replacement. Now let's have a glance on the number of attempts area wise. Now good number of attempts we can say in the test area numerical ability. Now 25 to 27 is a good number of attempts, and whereas in reasoning it is a 26 to 28, whereas in English language 24 to 26. Overall it is 75 to 81 questions are the good number of attempts we can say. And the level of, based on the feedback given by the time students, now the SBI Clerical 2020 preliminary examination can be classified as a easy to moderate level of examination. Now hope this analysis will help you for to score a good marks in your upcoming examinations, and be confident in the examination. Don't worry, don't be panic in the examination. No new questions, new question types models will occupy very less part of the question paper, and it will not dominate your paper. So finally you need to practice a lot, and last but not the least, believe in yourself. All the best.